Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To my respected examiner, Dr. Nurul Ashikin binti Abdul Aziz. My name is Nur Atika binti Adnan. Today, I would like to present my e-poster for the Multidisciplinary Research on the Entrepreneurship and Business E-Colloqium 2021 and 2022. The title of my final year project is the impact of the pandemic that influencing the buying behavior performance toward the product of small and medium enterprise SME at Setiu Terengganu. So I'm going to present my introduction. My introduction is about the purpose of this research was to study the extent impact of pandemic that influencing the buying behavior performance toward the product of SME at Setiu Terengganu. Thereby analysis the relationship between the impact of pandemic through the brand perception, customer experience, and price, which the buying behavior performance. So the selected respondent is among the entrepreneur in Setiu Terengganu. Next is objective. The objective of this study is to determine the relationship between the brand perception, customer experience, and price that's influencing the buying behavior performance toward the product of SME at Setiu Terengganu. Besides that, the research framework is for the independent wearable, have brand perception, customer experience, and price. While the dependent wearable is a buying behavior performance. Okay. Next is a methodology. First is research design, with which is we choose the quantitative method. Second is a data collection. We use the primary resource through the questionnaire. Third is a sample size. We obtain 175 respondents. We use the table Clichy and Morgan 90 and 70. Next is sampling techniques. Sampling technique we use as sampling technique, which is a category is non-probability sampling. Last but not least is data analysis. The study was organized. The data analysis using the SPSS version 26. So the data analysis consists of descriptive analysis, reliability analysis, and normality analysis. So from this study, the data is not normal. So we use the Spearman correlation for the hypothesis testing. Okay. Now we move to result. So the finding of this study for the table 1, they show 84.6% of the respondent was their business is affected by the pandemic. The table 2 show the N for the number of the respondent, mean and standard deviation of the independent wearable and dependent wearable. For the table 3, they indicate the result of reliability test for the study reliability. Okay, last but not least is table 4 for the Spearman correlation confidence. It showed all the hypothesis is accepted. For the hypothesis second and third, they have strong significant relationship with a dependent variable. But for the hypothesis first, it was a weak significant relationship with the dependent value. Furthermore, for the conclusion, based on the finding of this study, the objectives of this study have been accepted with all the independent variable, brand dependent variable have a significant relationship with dependent variable. To sum up, the customer experience become the high impact the influencing the buying behavior performance towards the product of SME at Setiu Terengganu. As acknowledgement, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to my supervisor, Puan Siti Salwani binti Abdullah, for the continued support my wishes, for his motivation, and also their guiding helped me in all my research and writing of this research. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Before I leave this presentation, I would like to show for doctor. Doctor can scan the QR code if a doctor want to see my research paper. Thank you. That's all from me.